Hello. How are we doing? I think it's time to finally finish the game, probably. Hopefully we can. Pretty close to finishing it, so there we go. That's good. Whew. There's such good stuff. I'm some more Resident Evil 9 stuff. That was cool. I saw they did get to release some of the demo, which was interesting. So I saw some of that, but it looks pretty good. I cannot wait for it. I'm not sure if they're gonna do a playable. They probably are, they usually do, but don't know when. Alright. So let's just get into it, I guess. Alright. Here we go. Check if all the audio is good, my mic. Yes. And I think we're set. Alright. Oh wait, let me hook up my controller. I forgot to hook up that. This one is the wrong one. I don't want to use this one. So you're to see that for a second. Let me try to reconnect another one. I do not like using that one. Alright. Let me get that now. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, move this over. Let's continue. Oh wow, okay, we're just right into this. Alright. Get water. Drink water for this. Sipapel's statues draped in the other grass's clothes and then shot over. Even if you fired arrows from the side, they wouldn't go far if a statue tied them. I don't think I need to tell you that the Sans Undertale statues didn't sprout wings with theirs too. What the hell? You're a realist after all, aren't you, friend? Oh yeah, I'm misremembering. The Sans Undertale statues didn't sprout wings? How could you be so sure? Of course they didn't. I'm glad you understand. I feel much better already. I was afraid for a second that you were unaware of that crucial fact. I gotta get the voice in this because I am like, ugh. It's only crucial because you're under the belief that wings are necessary to this equation. What? You need to free your mind a bit more and let it fly like a bird on the wind. The center of the statue flew, but not on a wing. And I'll be a bit of your time and I'll explain this mysterious phenomenon to you. Down, down, down. Alright, what was I doing before? Oh yeah. So Bebel's statue was draped in the address, so then shot over. Wait, what? So Bebel's statue was draped in the address's clothes and then shot over here. Shot. Okay. Even if you fired the arrows on the side, they wouldn't go far with statue tied to them. Fair. And once again, I need to tell you that the sand statues didn't sprout wings. Yep. Press that. But that incredible scene just happened to have been caught on film, resulting in this photo. What an incredible scene it was. This photo was taken by a freelance photojournalist, right? Yes, so I hear. And our photojournalists is known to be honest, right? Especially not the ones that sell photos of spirits and giant creatures to tabloids. Yes, I know what you mean. I've seen those sorts of photos many a time in court. But there have been times when those photos have turned out to be telling the truth. If you had ever stood in the court of law, you would know that it's entirely plausible. You really believe that stuff you're spewing right now? The courtroom certainly is a strange place if what you say is true. But there really is something odd about that photo, no matter how you look at it. Oh my gosh, I think I have indigestion from eating meat. This is nice. That's sarcasm. Alright, where is... They wouldn't go far with a statue tied to them. They wouldn't go far with a statue tied to them. That is true, but like, how could they go far? That's a question. The passion flowers flew. No. Why is this bent? Because Larry hit something? Yeah. Okay, let me press more.
Hold it.
But we are in agreement that the arrow by itself would reach the other side, correct? But just the arrow by itself is pretty meaningless, don't you think, prosecutor? Oh hey, Grumble. There is... This time... we have to prove that, what is it? Flying statue exists again. Which is, I have no idea how, but we'll find out. Not sure how. Because the things they want... wrong voice. They want to smuggle were a lot bigger than nothing. No, that's not necessarily true. Points finger at you. What? What I need right now is not further discussion of my conclusions, it's the launching of my conclusions. What? You want to launch them? But the shooter wanted to launch with the crossbow was not the statues themselves, but rather something a crossbow can launch that can be used to move the statues. What? 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 It wasn't statue inside the arrows, then what did the crossbow launch? Okay, I have to prove it launched something else to move the statues. Did it... the wire? I'm gonna press that. The thing that the crossbow launched, and I'm gonna show you the answer. Oh, come on then, show me what you got. But I warned you, I'll know when you're bluffing. This is what launched from this Alabashian office with the crossbow. This is what was launched. Okay. What would be launched? So it wasn't the statue. This was launched that you cannot see. Okay. I'm gonna say this. That worked? Okay, never mind, that worked. It was the wire. Finally. Finally, we have reached this point in our discussion. I have been cooking this up for a while, for I present to you that which was carried by the arrow from the crossbow. Again now, Mr. Prosecutor. I can see exactly what you're trying to say. Well, you're saying that the wire was tied to an arrow, and then shot into Mr. Coachman's office. Woof. I didn't think that, but okay, that works. All the way from the 5th floor of the Alabashian Embassy down to the 3rd floor of the... This is insane. That's insane. Okay. If what you're claiming is what really happened, see how Albus Sans Undertale statue could be moved. Gravity could be used to move the statue down the wire from the 5th to the 3rd floor. But then, what about Babel's Sans Undertale statue? The dark shadow in this photo is clearly flying away from Babel. Going an opposite way of gravity from the 3rd floor of the Babelese Embassy up to the 5th floor of the Alabashian Embassy. How do you explain that? I think finally I see how the gears behind this whole trick work. This is insane, Ali. Okay. Okay. This might be more insane than the other one. I don't know. Agent Ling, the motion used behind this trick. I wonder if perhaps you have yet to envision how it works in your head. Motion? What motion? It's the motion that was employed to smuggle the I have to find out the motion? Bungee motion. This could be. I don't... Okay, we tried this. A bit of bungee action was employed. Bungee action? Are you saying that the wire attached acts as a bungee cord and the statue was hauled up? That's a simple way of putting it, but yes. Did you think about how the weight of the statue at all? That thing is solid gold. Before that thing ever could reach the office window, the wire would have snapped. My plan didn't work. But okay, let's consider your idea and say that the wire has the elasticity required. If you fired that kind of wire from a crossbow, the arrow could come sailing back at the person who shot it. Talk about dangerous. No, my logic, he's absolutely right. My logic is failing, no. I'm having a bit of a hard time right now dealing with a jurisdiction thief who lacks understanding of the most basic things like physics, Mr. Prosecutor. Fortunately for me, it means that Agent Ling is correct. Okay, so, yeah. I'm just guessing because I have no idea. I need to calm down and think through this one once more. Okay, yeah. Okay, to send it up... What's rotary motion? I believe it was done via... It wasn't this. Yeah, no, that doesn't work either. Okay, well, I'm just guessing. So that's swinging. What are you... What is this? Edric, don't try to explain this. Signal that sense of the statue is one of a kind, a national treasure, if you will. And the fact that Babel's statue is a hollow replica of the real statue, it would naturally be lighter than the real one, meaning that my idea is very possible. Wait, was that it? Nixie says, wow! Wait, that was right. I was skipping that because I thought I was wrong. Okay, well, yeah, okay. I have a feeling this is written by someone who hadn't slept for a week. Was the already dead like that? Yeah, that would make sense. It feels a little crazy. It's feeling close to the. I don't know if is it crazier than Big Top's, like. The Bit Top did this like exact same thing, but like not like exactly like this. They spoke it a lot more than me as well. Here's what I believe happened. Miss Yu and a mysterious co-conspirator set themselves up in the two different rooms. The co-conspirator bridged the rooms by shooting the two ends of the wire down on one arrow. Then the two of them covered the statues and proceeded to transport the statues. After the switch is completed, another statue was fired, carrying the other end of the wire down to Babel, where it was to be disposed of. So that's how they moved it. To do that, Miss Yu hid it inside the grandfather clock QED. You named it? Trying to understand. Is this proves it's rights agent thing? Is this I'm not to get there? Nadia says I haven't had my dessert yet. Right, Mr. Prosecutor? The proof is in the pudding, as it were. Pudding's a nice dessert. We don't have to talk about this right now. So, do you think you can do it? Can you prove that what you said is what happened? Because remember, if you can't, I'll be taking a certain someone back home with me as a souvenir. I agree to that. As long as there's no proof, my hypothesis remains just that. However, what I have laid out is no mere hypothesis, for there is one more piece of evidence. One more? This should be interesting. You gonna whip out that evidence, buddy? You think you have a piece of evidence that will turn your hypothesis into fact? Well then, let's see it, Mr. Prosecutor. Okay, I'm kind of sweating right now. I didn't think this one through. The thing that made it possible to create a circular belt out of a length of wire. I believe that is right here, this very room. What? Wait, what? They had to come up with this, by the way. How did they come up with this master plan? I'm so confused at this. And I believe this is what made the circular belt transportation method possible. So the fan? There's no way it was the fan. Hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. Just try to figure out. I'm pretty sure it's the fan though. This means it can't be. It makes too much sense. Okay, let me. The speaker. For some reason I was thinking the spear, but I was like, I can't think of anything else, so I'll try it, but... Okay. The conveyor belt of the fan. It's insane. Give me the fan that spins. Yeah, that is every fan. Ah, look, it's like you dropped another bomb on us again. There's a last piece to the trick. Our two pulleys. Precisely, the ceiling fans double as pulleys in this case. Okay, yeah, there was. Okay. Of course, it's the fan. And dude, thanks to the fact that there's one installed in each of the offices, this is crazy. The ceiling fans are made for the perfect pulley set for the wire to run on. This must be it. This is how the smugglers bypass the impenetrable security. I'm laughing so hard. I'm so sad. You really are something else, Mr. Prosecutor. I bet you figured it all out already, haven't you? You get that 40 chest right now. You know who the big shot that set up this real-life stage show is, don't you? A big shot? The person who stepped us around a large and complex stage show needs to be someone who had foreknowledge of. Okay, here we go. There's a ceiling had in both the Albastian and Beverly's offices, and that the passion flower support stakes could be used as arrows. The real mastermind behind this case. It's me. I did it. Well, I told you to make this wolf wait for his food. Why you had so hesitant smiles, Edgeworth? Can't say what it is. I want you to present something like you always do. I said it in my head. Good thing they didn't hear it. I just said a single point of the finger here in this case will explode into an international incident. Oh, so you're okay. Well, then I'm kind of thinking it could be a few people. Let's see. Well, it's already too late for me to stop the forward momentum. Appears that I have no choice now but to rush in. Okay. There's one that will point to us to who the mysterious mastermind is. This. So... it's gotta be this. That's not it? Okay. Where's my real dessert? How long you tend to keep from me? That piece of evidence isn't satisfying at all. And then stop being so picky with your food. Accept my evidence, please. Accept all my evidence that I have. The person who concocted the trick to use the smuggler statues should already have the piece of evidence that shows who it is. Okay, so it's a piece of evidence who shows who it is? That's actually insane. I didn't even know I have... okay. Who did it? It has to be one of these. I don't think it's anything else. I can look into it here.
Take that!
This smuggling could have been impossible without the use of crossbow. Furthermore, the arrows that were shot by the crossbow were plucked as if it were from the flower box in this very room. Okay, I forgot about that. I forgot that was a plot point. My bad. They were planted so long ago that the passion flowers had the time to grow so big. So big. This Miss Von Kava didn't even notice the arrows when she visited this room today. On top of all this, the fact that the culprit knew that both officers had ceiling fans tells us that the person has very detailed information on the embassy's layout. So as you may have already guessed, the person I am accusing of hatching this plan is the person who grew the flowers in the flower box with the utmost care. Thus, it can be only you, Quercus Alba. It is the old man. This old man's insane. What the fuck? Why'd you share with me? Are you out of mind, Miles? Are you out of your mind, Miles, Edgeworth? Yes, but I'm certain of what I'm saying, and I'm sure that he is the culprit. Trust me. I must. This old man is insane, trust me. Edward does not carry me, like... The final boss material, ambassador time. Alright, I'm certain of what them, yeah. Tell me, Mr. Edwards, prosecutor. I'm so disrespectful, I'll never say your name. What was that? That was the best you're trying to accomplish by doing all that stuff you just outlined. Why in the world would he need to use a trick like that? I understand you'll need to doubt me. However, there's one thing that stands out to me as very odd. Just one thing, huh? The then single end result Ambassador Alba sought to obtain. If it were to examine the focus of this complex trick, I believe we will finally find the answer to everything. Everything will become clear once we examine this piece of evidence. Ooh, okay. Once we examine this piece of evidence, what evidence should this be? Become clear once we examine this piece of evidence. Okay. What was the sentence before that? Okay, what Alba wanted? What did Alba want? Did Alba just want the statue?
Take that!
That wasn't it.
Not so fast!
Okay, yep. Was that it? I messed up again. That's fine. Destroy me. Destroy me, please. Thank you. Okay, so... what could it be none? Okay, everything will become clear. Wait.
Take that!
Wasn't the C there? Okay. Okay, so what did Alba want? So Alba moved the statues and switched them. Because it was used as a weapon, right? Yeah. Okay, there we go. You just chose the same one? I didn't even notice. I would fully understand the reasoning had the situation been reserved. Yeah, I forgot it's been a bit since last stream, so I forgot that was a murder weapon. It's like, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. However, to go through the trouble of swapping the real Sansa statue for the fake, I sense a very shady reason for such a bizarre action. I love this. The secret statue, my murder weapon. I must switch it out. I must put it on the track of the ceiling fan. My ceiling fan trick. This is so insane. Thank you, by the way. I'm doing alright. I'm doing my best. I got stuck on so many things, and it's on this thing, but it's fun. I see, Ambassador. We will examine that statue now, with or without your permission. I got no words for you, Lang. Okay. Blood. These are Mr. Coachen's fingerprints. The fact that they're on here suggests that the statue that once belonged to Babel. Okay, where did you come from? So it's smuggled from Babel to Alabasta. Why was there a need for them to smuggle it in? Okay, let me examine. Can I examine that? There we go. With this sword drawn, like that, there's an aura of valor and bravery around King Sans Undertale. Okay. Slightly, it's changing. It's now King Sans Undertale. Because I don't want to say the name of the statue. This is going great. He looks so cool standing like that with the sword stuck in the ground in front of him. Maybe we should try and come up with some cool pose with a shuriken or something. I am seriously beginning to think that her real goal in life is to become a ninja. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, there isn't anything particularly odd about this sword, right? No, not really. I suppose we should examine a different area of the statue now. Except that face. Looks just like my boyfriend, the Steel Samurai. I can't believe this. They're uncanny. This guy looks like the Steel Samurai, don't you think? Yeah, you don't think? It's because they look alike that he was picked to be the Goodwill Ambassador. I suppose that's possible. Take a look at this area around the base of his neck. It looks like a gap. Hey, right, maybe it's meant to be some kind of secret. Perhaps it's possible to open the statue from this gap in its construction. What? Hurry up and open it, Miles. Alright, here goes. Oh, what? Oh. Really? Oh, did open. Yeah, what's this thing that fell out? That looks like money. I believe more for examination of it is required. What in the... is this? Hey! Is this what I think it is? It's a plate for making counterfeit bills. Basically money. Somehow it appears that we've long at last arrived at the exit to this complex labyrinth. We finally hold within our hands one of the counterfeit money plates. And the reason why the replica was smuggled into Alabasta to begin with. Okay, that's huge. It's found within the fake Sans Undertale statue. Alba smuggled to his country. Alba! I think you're in a little trouble. The Sans Undertale statue can be only handled by the ambassador or the secretariat. It looks... The replica is nothing more than a hollow shell covered in gold. These two circumstances make up the statue the ideal object in which to hide contraband. If to receive the statue containing the counterfeit plate from Sheena. The ambassador had the misfortune of accidentally running into the mask too. Surprised by the thief, the ambassador raised the replica statue at the mask too, and... This ambassador's got some hands, okay? Can it be... Whoa, this guy is no joke. And in order to frame the Steel Samurai of the murder, he covered the Samurai sword in blood. Well, Ambassador Alba... I'm not even talking to you, ma'am. You're the leader of a smuggling ring. My country's a mess. And it's all because of you? You're the one who killed Maths too. Answer us. I never thought that you would figure things out to this level. However, there is one point I disagree with you on. The head of the smuggling ring was... Mr. Coachin. Wait, what? You're gonna admit this?
Not so fast!
Quit screwing around. I have no sympathy for someone who would try to pass the guilt onto a dead man. There's one thing I'm sure of, it's that you're the real you're the real ringleader, Quercus Alba. It's not good to speak with such subjectivity, you know, Agent Lang. Subjectivity? My conclusion is anything but. It is the result of logic investigation. Logic and investigation. Only seconds ago we were ready to arrest Miss Von Karma. I don't think we can give such flip-floppy logic any real weight, do you? I'm sweating right Hmm? Looks like you still don't get why I came back. Excuse me? What the fuck did you just say to me? You see, the reason why is so that I can sink my things into your wrinkly old neck. From the very beginning. You're gonna murder him? The very beginning, my real target has been you. What? Blake, shut the fuck up. He actually played 4D chess. I was just kidding. What? Is it like a demanded explanation? Sorry, sis, I didn't mean to put you through all that. I knew you were innocent from the very beginning. Okay, he did know. Oh my god, he okay, I for a second I thought he was like actually messing around, but no, that was his plan. The 4D chest. The 4D chest was played. I can't believe Lang did this. But Language has did this again. He did? And is this oh, wrong. I knew that this whole incident had been meticulously planned and prepared for. So naturally, the occupant of this room, Pastor Elba, seemed the most suspicious. But without the ambassador's permission, we couldn't get him to take another look around. Ah, so that's why you put on this big show to accuse Franziska of the murder. Edgeworth, I thought you were on it. For some reason, at the start, Edgeworth was kind of like they were on the Edgeworth was on the same wavelength as Lang for like a little bit. I thought they were like collabing for this. I was like, okay, you guys, like, come on, you guys have something going on here. Edgeworth was like, it's like Lang's like, I'm sure you got some evidence, don't you, Edgeworth? And Edgeworth's like, yeah, I'm sure I do. It was like, these nerds. Using Franziska's bait, you were able to gain us entry and investigative rights. That's what it is. The 4D chess was played. And if I hadn't done that, I thought that Basker would have given the okay to poke around. Okay, Lang, honestly, that is your smartest move, I will say this. So that's what all this was about? Very well, I will forgive you. It was in exchange for using me as bait. You will take some responsibility and help us find the truth. Agent Lang for giving me such a great opening. I thank you. You know, I just knew, Mr. Prosecutor, that somehow, if you were able to find some proof by investigating this room, that you would be able to figure out the real culprit with your special brand of logic. Evidence detectives collected combined with the logic of a prosecutor. That just says there should be in a prosecutor detective team, right? I don't know all about that. But one thing I do know is that I'm itching to see that old man get what's coming to him. Whoa. Fair, but whoa. Wow, ho-ho, and you're quite scary when you want to be, aren't you, little maggot? Starts being super evil. You were the one who was planning to use me to push all the Gil into Sis. Fortunately for you, you misjudged me. Agent Lang, I wish for you to stop trying to intimidate me. Whoa. You know, that's fine. You're fine. You get the names of the themes, that's fine. What we... what was the... Okay, I forgot the voice. What we need right now is evidence and proof. I wonder if you have what is necessary to prove that I am the head of the smuggling ring. Oh. Well, it does have a lot... His design does have a lot of trade references, so that does make sense. He is wood. With one character made out of wood.
Objection!
Oh, did I read that? I'm not sure if I read that. Don't be such a sore loser. If you really are the head of the smuggling ring, then you should acknowledge your crimes with dignity. Oh, I see. So they were thinking a bit when they were making these. They were going in depth a little bit. That's cool though. I kind of do that with my stuff too. Dignity? That is nothing more than a fool's insecure display of strength. If you really wish for me to acknowledge my crimes, then I would like to first see some of the first thing you call evidence. Grr. I tell you, I knew nothing. Really. I didn't even know that a counterfeit plate was hidden inside that statue. You swapped a real statue that vested in your country the authority to root for a fake. It doesn't make any sense that you didn't know anything. It doesn't make any sense. Where doesn't it make sense? Can you prove that it doesn't make sense? Kind of, yeah. He's really got us. He's really got us stumped there, guys. Turns the whole situation around against us. Proof that the Interpol has been after, which points to this man as the ringleader. We want to find out some proof that proof now, that we can see to it that justice is finally served. Is there nothing I could use to break this case wide open? Oh, music. The music. We must prove. It is truly time to prove it. The Ace Attorney slogan. The trump card and the videotape. With those two items, we might be able to finally bring this man down. But the card is evidence from a case that Mr. Faraday hidden away in secret. And the tape was stolen by Detective Bad from the police. That's just they're both illegal evidence. No matter what, a protector of the law can't be allowed to use such a pieces of evidence. Oh, am I not allowed to use them? I don't know. Needless to say, we've uncovered the commanded to achieve nothing but victory, and by any means necessary. The only way to bring someone like that to justice. Sorry, my lollipop. Was something to do with so outside of the courts. Must use illegal evidence. Or not, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. That's what we thought at the time. Oh, here comes the suspense music. I no longer follow the path of Banford von Karma. I don't follow the path of the Adagarasu. This leaves me with what? What creed will I believe in? If I want to pursue the truth, then I will solely my hands in legality. And if I want to pursue justice, then I would lose the truth. I like Bad Seam a little bit. Bad Seam's kind of nice. Ace Attorney music's just in general pretty good. I don't really find one that I hate. First Ace Attorney, the Badger theme is kind of crazy, inducing. Oh, they changed the name of that one? I didn't know they changed, like, use one. What is law and what is justice? Which path is a prosecutor supposed to follow? That choice is what I must make by my own hand here and now. Okay. Oh, do I get the bad ending if I do this? I'm gonna save. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say no. Because I feel like this is like baiting me into using it. I'm a prosecutor, I can't allow myself to use evidence such as these. Mr. Edgeworth, if you don't do something, Master Elvin's going to get away. I know, but... If I tell you holding back for is the only thing about commerce to pursue is the absolute perfect proof. If you really do have what it takes to complete an argument, there's absolutely no reason not to use it. Like he says, the reason people judge people is because people are people. People are born to be chained to the law. Laws were born to protect the people. You're the only one here right now who can put this guy out to pasture. And that is the only way to a second or a third generation of Zankla's people will be born. You really still hesitate knowing the fate of a nation rests on your hands? Aye. There's no limit to the law. Any limit that exists was set there by man. If a person goes beyond that limit, then the law too crosses into new territory. For what reason were laws invented? The answer to that is what I must now show. Okay, so I have to show it. Yeah, I thought it'd be like some some crazy like logic would be like, okay, if I don't show it, then I'll get the good ending or something. But no, okay. Master Alba, I wonder if you might recognize this. Oh, I wonder what this card is. I've never seen that in my life. It's an interactive card used by the leader of the ring to relay the instructions to his subordinates. Oh, is that what it is? Not Gant. Not Gant. This man haunts me. This god was sent to the real culprit behind the KG-8 incident 10 years ago. A man by the name of Mr. Manny Cochin. Oh, so why do you have such a card in your possession? Because it was hand-delivered to me. By a certain great thief, the god Agorasu. The god Agorasu gave that to you? Don't talk nonsense, and let's be serious, Mr. Edgeworth. Do you have any proof that the card contains directions from the ringleader? I'll have you know that the card is not the only thing I was given. What? What the hell? This contains security footage that was shot just before the start of the KG-8 incident. The KG-8 incident? The card and the video. These two pieces of evidence are what will seal your fate. Oh, very interesting. I must admit, I'm very curious now. Very curious. No, this is turning something else. Very curious indeed in these case-deciding pieces of evidence you've presented. The prey, the which the Agorasu has been chasing all this time, now stands before me. I can't allow this man who has had free reign for 10 long years to simply walk away. Now's the time for me to bring to fruition the valiant spirit that was given to me. Okay. You gotta say it like that. Okay, we're back here. So what is this interesting thing that you wanted to show me? The trump card in the videotape. Used to be evidence together make for the ultimate hand. And this is where the real meaning behind Detective Bad's words will become realized. Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. Oh. I was that kind of yes, Erica. What do we see here is a security footage shot just before the KG-8 murder occurred. This footage, we know that the card is a directives card from the smuggling ring. This is the section that proves that the card was used to relay an order. There we go. As you can see, Mr. Coach is holding the card in his right hand. I see. The killer indeed holding a card with the exact same design on it. Put that card in the one you have. Just because they look the same doesn't mean that they are, does it now? Ah, but there's a very easy way for me to prove that they are, in fact, one and the same. Really? All I have to do is simply take a look at this. According to Detective Bad, Master Alba's directive cards bear the mark of a three-legged raven. Or in other words, a Yatagarasu. I suppose this mark was the inspiration for the group's name, the Yatagarasu. Okay, gotta open it. Oh yeah, the back. The section of the... Oh yeah, the blood! I forgot the blood on it. Section of the text has been obscured by blood, but its writing is clear. The writing is Canopian. According to Detective Bad, Silence CCU is what is written here, along with the mentioned method to be used and where she lived. The evil intent displayed in this writing will not go unpunished. Oh wow. This dark red blood. Yes, this is your proof. Proof that the orders on this card were played out in that terrible tragedy. The blood belonged to the victim of the KG8 incident. With a bit of DNA testing, we can easily verify that this is as fact. That is true. Okay, yeah. That works. We have no objections? Then I'd like for you to take a look at this piece of footage. This car that was passed by in front of the victim's apartment building. It's an official Canopian government car. What? Detective Gumshoe, if you could please magnify the footage. But to see you inside. Maybe? This area of the footage directly links to smuggling with Canopia. Oh.
Take that!
This action will make it all clear to us. You must be very tired, Mr. Edgeworth. If you could continue presenting completely, okay, that was wrong. It's so dark up close, okay. Alright, let's see.
Take that!
The shape of his pocket and directive's card inside in it tells us that without a doubt this person in the car is Mr. Cochin, yeah. The license plate on the car was also captured by the security camera. In which we can easily find out who was sitting in this car on that day 10 years ago. Yeah, who were you? It was you. It was you. Which is why I can say with confidence that you were riding in this car on that day. This guy's just making sounds. Ha. Whoa. You've done well, boy, to make it this far. Whoa. Whoa, why'd your voice change like that? However, about your claim that I was riding in the car at the time, that's going to be mighty difficult to prove. How so? The Principality of Catopia no longer exists, so naturally all records from that time period also no longer exist.
What the hell? Why does Alba look like that?
He just transformed right now into second form. He literally just transformed, like I'm not even kidding.
Freaking Russian general type.
He just like went crazy and broke his staff. He's actually insane.
He looks cool.
And it's oh wow. We get this for you. So yeah, it was him.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that. I did not expect what I see on my screen right now.
I didn't expect him to be actually like an insane old man. He's actually buff. Like, He don't mess
actually is
around.
ripped.
Yeah, he don't mess around. You know, that's arrogance. What he really means is he's already erased all traces of them. Also, did you see the part where we found out how they, Oh, that line of dialogue I see below. Found out what this is. Like, what happened here. So apparently... So let me get a map here. So you see so on the left, the office was on the left side, and the other office was on the right side, right? They used a system, they used the wire to go across to the other office to the other side. That connected to both ceiling fans. So it could turn and move the statues across.
Why did a wire like that exist?
It's insane, but it's really crazy how that works. And also, Lang was like my whole plan. Also, we were right about Lang and Edgeworth working together. That was their Lang's plan all along.
Yeah, I knew that from the beginning.
Yeah.
But damn, Alma looking like that, it was the last thing I'd expect.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa! This man's got aura.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Do you like
Pretty cool
the name
music.
of the music? What's the name of the music?
Oh, said a few sentences above there.
Oh, I see. That's the name of the track. Sounds like a crazy music.
I forgot the voice though. It's got to be intense now. It's gonna be like.
No, yeah, you gotta make a new voice now.
Are we finished here, boy? I don't know, something like that.
That sounds better.
It has to be like really like gruffy. The only weapon I have
And it
left
should
to
be
be
kind-
now. Yeah. Okay, like Von Karma kind of ish. Is this piece of footage? Must be something here that I can use against him. He's in. This is definitely him right here. What's the? Oh, yeah. There's the image over here.
Take that!
What the? Ambassador Alva. Oh wait, that's his thing. I just realized.
Yeah, that's his medal.
Okay, what's the voice?
Or whatever this thing is.
Yes, what is it? Yes, what is... I don't know, I'm trying to get this voice down. You were once an army man in the service of Codopia. It was you who made the many missions you participated in successes, correct? Every sentence seems so condescending. Okay, I gotta get this voice down. Why the sudden backhanded praises, boy? Oh no, to be sure. The medals on my breast were awarded to me during the era of Codopia. But now I am the only one who owns this particular medal. In that case, the only person who could be who is sitting in this car is you. How do you figure that? By the medal captured in this footage. It is clearly the same exact medal as the one in your chest. Oh! Whoa, what happened? Whoa. That's some like Gantt level like animation. This is how it would be, but I won't look back. For this is the path that I have chosen. You've moved me with your devotion to this case, Mr. Edgeworth. Why is he taking such an arrogant stance with me? It's almost looking possible, isn't it? Oh, for a lot of you to have come this far. Oh, looks to me I might lose over this little game this time. You might lose the game this time. You don't get another round, Mr. Ambassador. Is that a fact? Very well, I've decided to confess and admit my guilt. You're going to confess? And I will accept whatever punishment that may come as a result. What? Wait, he's just fine. He's just like, yeah, you can take me to jail. I'm fine. All right. What the? You're just okay. All right. Well, this makes it easy. Regarding the Mass 2 murder, I admit I did it out of self-defense. Oh, you're gonna say you did out of self-defense?
Yeah, he claims
Okay.
self-defense.
Alright, buddy. Alright. Oh, that's such a loud clank, okay. You're claiming to a self-justified self-defense. The Mass 2 attacked me, and I thought that my life was in danger. If I hadn't done what I did, I might be the one you found dead instead of him. What a pathetic performance. I'm not giving you one. Wow, you two really know how to laugh at inappropriate times. If you wish to claim it was justified self-defense, then we will need some evidence. Also, stop stroking your chin. It's really upsetting me.
Stroking what?
It's just... It's always the evidence with you, isn't it? But if that's what you require, I'll provide it. That man left a mark on me when he attacked me. I died. What? I don't particularly want to show it off, but this is proof that it was in self-defense. Whoa! That grin. I'm an old man, and sometimes I don't pay enough attention when I shoot. But the Mass 2 didn't have a single weapon on his body. Talk to my hand. All done. It's nothing to get worked up over, because I hit the weapon, you see. Also, my hands are huge. Jesus Christ, my hands. You hit it? I'm sorry, but as you know, a murder is a murder. Ooh, look at my metal. Even if it's in self-defense. And I couldn't let it become public, seeing as how I am the ambassador. This is the weapon you seek, my special bonsai trimming shears. Oh, it's covered in blood.
Bloody scissors.
He was trembling quite badly during our struggle. That's when he grabbed the shears that were sitting in my office and attacked. So you see, it was an act of self-defense. Is he right, Mr. Edgeworth? Since he has both a wound in the weapon that caused it, it's enough to declare it so. Okay. Well, it's definitely not a self-defense. I don't think it is at all. No way! Which reminds me, I guess there's still one more accusation I need to resolve. Smuggling and counterfeiting. Unfortunately, all of that is my secretary's doing, and I had no knowledge it was going on.
Oh, that's an annoying thing.
Yeah, stop spilling nonsense. You're trying to throw my investigation under the bus in your desperation. If you want to get real honest, everything in this case can be connected to you. This is a murder of Mass 2 was done in self-defense. If my child's no man escapes his crime alive. Wait, what? That's a Francisco, what do you mean by that? You kill everybody you find guilty. Used to.
They changed the way this world works.
Yeah, they don't execute people anymore.
Yeah, they just actually put them in jail how they're supposed to.
Yeah. That's like, got high stakes in the original Ace Attorney game.
Yes. That's for real. The first 3 games, like the original trilogy,
Yeah.
just everyone dead said this.
Phoenix and Maya were gonna get, like, they could have died multiple times if they got guilty.
And at the same time, they have some interesting score with how many people they sent to death.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, it makes prosecutors much worse, actually. Perhaps if you were my opponent in court. However, there is one very important fact that I think you may have forgotten. And what is that? That's what you mean. Extraterritoriality. What? 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 That's right. This embassy sits on what is effectively Alabastian soil. So any trial that is held will be held in Alabast. Therefore, the crime I just admitted to will never be tried in your courts. What? Agent Lang, what is Interpol's stance on this? Agents investigate, that's our job. Not when the people have confessed to their crime. That's the court's job. Yeah. And I've already confessed to all of my crimes, Agent Lang. Furthermore, by the very nature of my position, I have full extraterritorial rights. What? What do you mean? You're just because you're ambassador. You're not. You can't. Is there more info on this?
Unfortunately, the laws the next attorney work their own way.
Is this a real thing?
Kinda, but it's more on where was the crime committed.
Yeah.
Like it's more about which country's territory was committed.
It's committed on the border.
Then there are some interesting complications. Or if a territory is overlapped by borders of both countries, those are some interesting complications that makes judging crimes that happen in those areas really hard.
How are you supposed to how are you supposed to prove this? It's not even possible. Okay.
Honestly, I have no idea how.
But isn't it an international crime though?
Yes, but then there is a problem because when it's an international crime, still a certain nation has to judge the person. And which nation is supposed to do that?
This is whatever nation they're in currently.
There are no international courts.
Yeah.
And what if the territory belongs to multiple units?
Technically, there's 2 countries though. Yeah, but
Yeah, and that's a problem. Territory belongs to both units. The country that, like, you know, that this
yeah.
that we're in here is what it's called. What's the building called? I forgot.
The building, just embassy.
Yeah, this is the embassy of one country, but it's
the crime happened. The crime happened on one end, but also there's another crime that happened on the other end.
That's an added challenge, but
Yeah, that's like, how's that gonna work? Okay.
also I'm not sure how the developers decided to write law in this game. It's like it's a mix of some rules from Japanese law and some rules from US law and some of their own rules. So I have no idea.
Yeah, so you never know with this. These rights are even on your country's soil, therefore... Wait, what? These rights are effective even on your country's soil. Wait, what? Now I'm confused what this means. I have full extraterritorial rights. Okay, I gotta go. Since he sits on what is effectively Elbashan soil. The whole embassy. Are you saying the entire embassy? What? So the entire embassy is saying. Now I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna run with this because I'm confused. They're really like making this like the most confusing Ace Attorney, I'm not gonna lie, episode. No matter where my crime may take place, I will never stand trial in one of your courts. That arrogance in your expression, that's nothing like the face of someone who is ready to accept the consequences. Don't tell me you have your own country's judicial system eating right out of your hands. Probably does. So just like these crimes you speak so, but like how does that work with an international, like an Interpol agent? It's like interesting.
But what exactly?
Like Interpol agent arrests this person in a different country. They have to go to that country for that?
I mean, Interpol doesn't have their own court.
Yeah.
The person should be judged in the country where the crime was committed.
Okay, so where the crime was committed. Okay, that it's making a little more sense. But the line, I have extraterritorial rights, is kind of funny, you know? You can't, I have rights. You can't put me in jail. This is true, but also, what if I do? These crimes you speak of so seriously of, to me, this has all been nothing more than a game. You may chase me out of this embassy with your accusations, but still, it's no big deal. Elbrush has numerous other embassies in other countries around the world. All of which would accomplish is you would change the backdrop of our little game. These two layers of protection that extraterritoriality provides them. This is why he's one of those who cannot be brought to court. We have to kill him. We have to take him out. You see now, don't you? I live in a whole different world than you.
Oh,
now, if you excuse me, I need to
the way
go.
he's standing.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Is his head very large, or is that just me?
What?
His head's like really big. Is that just me?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go and fetch your eviction papers. I'm evicting you.
Oh no, please. Wait, I can't say that.
What were you about to say?
The stream is gonna get political. I can't say that last name.
What? Can you send me it?
You know the last name of a certain president known for evicting people?
No? What does it start
You live
with?
in that country.
But can you say the start of the name? Like the first letter?
Freaking Trump.
Oh, you just said. Okay, that's what you meant. Okay, yeah, no, I get you now.
Yeah, the stream is getting political now.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll censor that. We'll censor that like Digital Circus does, you know. We'll put a bleep. We'll put a bleep on. Apparently, you can do that in Twitch now. This is definitely a thing you can do with Twitch now. Twitch adds a new thing if you say something political, Twitch immediately censors you. Yeah, is there nothing? I'm pretty sure you could say one thing political, but you can't like in-depth discussion. Like if it turns into a discussion, then it has to be flagged political, I think.
What if I just constantly keep saying random politics-related keywords?
Random politicians? I have no idea.
Yeah, I'd rather not test it out.
I for some reason thought you were talking about someone like earlier. Like an earlier president. I was like...
people. Evictions.
I didn't get it because I've never heard eviction in that term.
You know, removing
but I get you mean now.
The country, sending them back to country they came from.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Being racist and stuff.
Oh, just... Okay, maybe I don't... we're talking... I don't know if we're talking too much about it's gonna turn political, actually.
Yeah, we're talking a bit too much. Yeah, let's stop now.
Is there nothing we can do? I mean, is this Ace Attorney episode is political?
And just as we were talking political stuff, someone spawns in the chat. Hello.
Hello, welcome stream. Currently lawing. Currently lawing right now. Well, actually, not lawing this time. We have no laws. We don't follow any now. Can't believe it's our extraterritoriality. Yes, and there's nothing we can really do about that. How long? I thought this episode would be good. I'm doing good.
Because I gotta be the final boss.
I'm doing pretty good. We're just hanging out. We're just doing Ace Attorney. Doing some classic Ace Attorney gaming. In the end, we didn't have enough authority to break justice. Oh, what's that?
Trying to figure out what the law they follow is even about.
Yeah. It's a little confusing about that. I can't believe that even though we know he's the boss, we can't even lay a finger on him. I know. Okay, come on. I've already been playing 4D chess. I know everything. Edward just suddenly big ego. Well, I mean that's not new, but.
Also, did he actually play the 4D chess, or did Lang totally nail it without him?
No, Edward was like, I knew as well. But this could be could be Edward just being Edward. So I don't know.
So I'm not sure. I'm gonna give him a chance of a doubt.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, sorry to skip out on you, but I've got some business to take care of.
Any faith characters, besides Edward. God damn it!
Are you about to say Edward?
Detective Bat.
Detective Bet? Oh, honestly, that makes sense for you.
Yeah, I really like that dude.
What do I think? I have to think about it. Who is the I would... Not Ling. Ling's not close because of... He's destroyed me too many times. In a way that was kind of stupid. Kay's chill. I like Kay. Kay's not like super annoying, I feel. That means I find Kay annoying if I say secret. No. What was that? There was one character that I forgot. I forgot the name of. No, I'll remember it later. If we get give an evil die, like have a slap on the wrist. Old characters. Man, what the heck were the laws created for? What good are they? If the law can't help us, then I'll go as the Yatagarasu and take care of this myself. Don't you dare! Mr. Edgeworth? Sorry, that was a bit harsh. I know how you feel, sir. We're trying to take on a ambassador after all. And you did tell us earlier to get out of the theater. This is kinda their country, I guess. But I feel like I've been slapped across the face for doing my job. What am I going to do? Should I retreat for now and formulate a better plan of attack? Come on, everyone, we can't give up yet. Okay. I want you to think about something for a sec. We've never let up for even a second. And as
Edgeworth
what?
is like the top first 100.
Yeah.
A different character than him.
Oh. Thank you, Theresa, for following. That is the got the alert to play. That's true.
I mean, Phoenix was pretty cool in the first trilogy. We don't talk about the Apollo games.
Did you hate Apollo?
I tried. I really tried to enjoy Phoenix's company in those games, but
he was more like a supervillain in that game. I don't know what was up to.
super villain. Yeah, super villain.
Solve any case really fast. No. I can't think of one. You can attest this, I get stuck so often. I get stuck a lot.
When I was playing the second game, you know, the second in the Ace Attorney trilogy.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, Trials and Tribulations, or was it?
No, that's the one before that. That's the third one.
And what's the name of the second one?
I don't remember.
Yeah, but never mind that. I was playing through that game. I got stuck so much that past the second trial. No, not the second trial. The second case.
Oh, he didn't make it to the third.
Never came back to that game.
Oh, you were gonna get bombarded with something evil after you play the next case. Did you like case 3 on that game?
The case, I didn't even play through the case 3.
Did you watch me play though?
Yeah, I watched, and is that the one with the clown? Or
yeah.
Is it the next one? The one with the clown was terrible.
So you're terrible too? Yes, I'm pretty bad at this game sometimes.
Yeah, don't worry, we all suck at those games.
Because they're like, here's this. Sometimes it's like a really stupid thing that like I don't find evidence. What was the one in this one has a really stupid evidence site, and like I tried to present like something that was exactly what it wanted me to present, but I had to present something that was connected to that thing I needed to present, so it was like weird.
Yeah, sometimes they make it really weird.
Oh, big top. I don't like Big Top.
So much trauma.
I like the villain of it was like not. I like the villain. Like the villain was not bad.
I don't even.
It's just the side
name.
characters.
Was it the guy on the wheelchair?
Yeah, the wheelchair guy.
Yeah.
Which case you liked? I liked. Okay. Which case did you like the most? I'm trying to think of why, but which one?
From this game or all the games, because if it's from this game, I'm not sure, because I see this game very partially, so I can't really speak my mind on that.
This game probably if we're talking about all the games, I like the one where you like the Von Karma one at the end of the first one.
Yes,
That one's really good.
The Von Karma one was the best, my favorite.
I like that one. I also like the game. What was the second one in the second game? That was good. There's some good ones in the third one too.
The second one in the second game, was that the one with
No, the last one. The last one in the second game.
the last one in the second game.
I got that wrong.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
That one's really good. I like that one. I like that one because it's like actually has like it changes up a lot of stuff like for the game. But it's either that one or Von Karma.
I've seen all the cases in the first game, the first two cases of the second game, some of the cases from the third game, and then the first game Apollo Justice, and then this.
Yeah, I like the second one and the last case in the second one. I like that one a lot. There's so much. It's like so intense. The stakes, like they really like, they're like big stakes kind of like episode, which I like. But they kind of had that in the Von Karma one. Von Karma one was too good. I went crazy with Von Karma's voice acting. I think I yelled and that was like loud. I might broke my mic. So I remember. Okay, we've never let up for even 1 second as long as we don't stop investigating. Though, okay. So you can't say what your favorite case in this game is though, because you haven't seen like majority of them.
I haven't seen enough of this game. I've seen each case a bit.
You only stream first Ace Attorney? No, I stream like a lot, like horror games mainly, but stream a couple whatever I'm doing. But it's been a lot of Ace Attorney I'm streaming. They take forever to beat, but it's good.
You can check the about page for the full list of beaten games.
Oh yeah, I got a full list. I forgot I put that down there. I got a list of like all the games I've done or beat completed. There's some that are like I put Phasmophobia on there, but technically not completed the game.
Technically completed Phasmophobia.
Technically. What's your favorite horror game? If we're talking about full-on scary games, Amnesia the Bunker. I like that one. Either that.
Horror game.
Yeah,
Resident Evil 7.
I already do that one. I do that one for you. I remember you told me that.
Yeah. Still undefeated. I haven't seen a better horror game yet.
Resident Evil 9 comes out, maybe. Maybe.
But I don't
really
believe it.
It's looking
But
scary.
I'm gonna see.
They came out with demo footage. They showed demo footage. It looks like actually good.
They already did?
Yeah, they already like people were allowed to upload it. As Repo DB. I have played all of those games, just not Dead by Daylight on stream. I don't think did I play Repo on stream? I found the Rotten Treasure and Hidden
It should
here.
be on the list, but
I don't know if we did.
no, I don't think you ever did.
She's right. I would do a stream with like us playing, but I don't know if you usually like late sometimes, so I don't know if that would work.
Repo was not played on the stream yet, and Dead by Daylight, was it ever?
100% no. No, I have not streamed that. I know that for sure.
It was not played yet.
Come on, Mr. Druth. You're right,
Only
Kay.
Phasmophobia.
Very well. If I played Phasmophobia on stream alone, I would actually cry. That actually scares me. That actually scares me.
I think that would be great entertainment for the people. You know?
I do for Halloween. I can do it, but if I play it alone, because I'm scared of I'm scared of ghosts. Got like ghost stuff. I think I've told you that before.
Yeah.
And they've added so much stuff that I don't know what happens half the time, so... Very well, let us reopen the investigation and see what we find. Come on, Kate. It's like that type of game.
I remember playing Phasmophobia with my friends, and I was like, yeah, this game is
Right behind
pretty
you.
scary, but it's not this type of scary for me. It's not scary enough. And then my friends told me about a certain place, Asylum or something like that, but it was a special version with added stuff,
Oh, okay.
and this was so freaking scary. The scariest thing in that game, this special version of Asylum.
Ooh. Okay. They're shitty jokes. Yeah.
I've never played that again though.
Where am I from?
So terrifying.
If you ask him where I'm from US, I can say that. So that's fine to ask for me. I don't care. Okay, now I'll check out Babel a little bit more, sir. And I have some things that I need to investigate further now, best. You know, I went to... You know what scared me in Phasmophobia? It's because I have the fear of, like... like, I've had, like, stuff where it freaks me out where I heard a knock on my door kind of thing. Because I like... Because that game, like, actually makes me, shiver bad. Like, what happened when me and you played it? Do you remember? Was I that scared?
No, because we had the worst runs possible.
I think we did another one before it, though. That I was, like, way more scared, because nothing happened in the next new one we did.
No, I remember we played... I only remember us playing, like, 2 or 3 games. And the first game, the ghost was not active at all. The second game, Ghost was just constantly throwing stuff around and doing nothing for the entire game. And after that, we've decided that that's enough.
Yeah, because I was getting bored. Nothing was happening.
Nothing ever happened.
We got a
The
ghost that
worst
sucked.
2 runs ever.
It's because there's specific ghosts that do not much activity, and I don't like the idea. I don't think they should just take out those ghosts. You're from the US? Yeah. Yeah, that's like... When there's actually a scary ghost, though, it's like, yeah. Now then, before I gather any more information, I should do a bit of housekeeping. Passion flower data erased from my organizer, that's it. How long have you been streaming? It's more than 2 years. Is it more than 2 years?
I have no idea. I joined you later.
It wasn't that much later, though.
But it still was later.
Joined at, like, the start.
No, you already had, like... Wait, how much do you have now?
Like 40? 40.
Then if I remember correct, you had above 20.
There's the seemed agitated over something. 80, you said? Not 80.
20!
Yeah, I had more in the past.
You're 41 now, you are so old.
I am not 41. I am not 41.
I can see that you are 41, and your goal
Can I
is
believe this?
50. Yeah, that's a good age.
You say that on stream, people are gonna think I'm actually 41. I do not sound 41, do I?
Do you?
I don't know. But I'm on the spot now. enjoy the soundtrack to this game. Yeah, story soundtrack's good. I wonder why. There are two special circumstances that surround the ambassador. First, the embassy itself has extraterritorial rights. If something happens on ambassador's soil, we are able to legally prosecute him. Cool, it sounds like embassy's the perfect place to steal whatever you want. Then Bird of Damask 2 run a smuggling operation and make counterfeit bills, apparently.
I love how Kay is constantly self-reporting.
Yeah, but I thought all the counterfeiting was done by Mr. Coach de Babel. He has apparently used the embassy's coupon printing press to do it. But it's the same story over there anyway. Babel also has extraterritorial right. Jesus. I can't say that, apparently. Your PNG looks pretty cool. Thank you. They were, I don't remember. It was like done not too long ago, but where did you get that? I made mine. I forgot I made yours for a second.
You made both.
Because I made yours a while ago. So I forgot. When did I make yours? I made yours.
Almost discredited yourself. You can't give out money like that. Come on.
I mean, it's. I mean, that's all there is to it. I just made it. That's it.
And I have no idea when you made that. It's been a while. Wait, maybe I can check. But where would I have it saved? That's a good question.
This brings me to my point. The ambassador's extraterritorial rights. Yeah, all the art on stream is mine. Except if it's like an image I pull up and that's not mine. Those rights are effective even in our own country. Really? No matter what happens, he can never be tried in our courts. He retains those very special rights indeed. Basically, no matter what wrongs he may commit, we can't bring him to trial here. So I guess we really don't stand a chance, do we? We might stand a chance if we can somehow nullify either one of his special rights. We have to get rid of his rights now. Live TV?
It was made in February.
No. February? Oh, it was it February? Oh wow.
Yeah, you've made mine in February.
And I'm not thinking about live 2D. I just like make whatever I'm making. That's about it. I like PNG more because it's like I like just straight up art. Reminds me of was it like RPGs, like the images in RPGs, like what talk sprites in RPGs. I like that. VTubing? Not really, unless it was like a really, like I had a really good looking thing, but it's like, no. I'm more of like, I'm more of this style. So we might stand a chance if we can somehow nullify either one of his special rights.
Oh, I just looked at the changelog and I'm like, what the hell happened yesterday? Why is there so many blocked? And these are not blocked users, these are blocked terms. Okay, now
Oh, you talking about the chat? I thought you meant like something else.
No, I'm looking at the logs and I'm like, what the hell? Why did you ban so many people? And
no, no, I didn't ban. No, I added the permitted terms just like it's counter like bots and stuff. Because I changed some settings because I thought it was a little bit too strict, so I made it down a little bit.
See, I get that.
Though it did work. It did. I mean, I haven't seen a bot in a while, so I mean that's pretty good. So. Have we caught a bot in a while? I think it's happened in a while.
You added those yesterday though.
Yeah,
So,
that's yesterday. But
We haven't seen any bots since yesterday. That's true. But the last bot I banned, or you banned, let me see. Oh my gosh, what is this? So many logs.
there's a lot of logs. This was taken just
Okay,
before the two bastards gave the bouquets to the Steel Samurai. Wait, is it just by
Yeah,
that
I
station?
banned the last person 7 months ago.
7 months ago. Okay, that was a while ago. Okay.
Yeah, and all the other logs are from yesterday.
Yeah, I'm just like. I mean, I have if it like stuff messes up, I have backup plans just in case. But like, nothing's messed up on stream, so it's like pretty good. Use intro or outro on your stream? Yes, I do. I use both.
Also custom.
I used to make one intro or an intro for every new game I've played, and I'm like, I don't do that anymore because it's like too much to do. But
Oh yeah, I remember you did.
I was like, it was a lot of extra work that I didn't need to do, but I did anyway because I thought it was fun.
But didn't you originally make one for those for this game?
Yeah, I still have it too. I didn't delete it.
Okay, you still.
No, I don't
Yeah,
still
I don't-
use it, but
You don't do. Oh, okay.
I just have it stored. I
So
mean,
what intro do you use now? I haven't seen that actually.
oh, you haven't seen the? That's the one I always use now. It's the Parallax intro. Okay. Wait, is it my imagination? Was there something in this picture that I've seen before? I won't rest until I've inspected every. Oh, the classic line.
I'll be right back.
All right. I'm okay to just read Terra. I can't. Sorry, I can't. I'm having a. I have a tough time saying names sometimes, but I'm good. I just want to keep my own stuff on stream. I like doing all my own stuff. Let me try to. There we go. There's that troublemaker standing there, smack in the center, making two B-sides. While the ambassador, Steel Samurai, stands out even more than the two ambassadors in this picture. Oh wait, the person flying the Steel Samurai is one of your friends, right? No, I have an idea who he is. Wait, but you just said he. You knew which gender he was, so you must know him, right? I mean, do you please refrain from talking about that person with me ever again? Don't talk about. How dare you talk about Larry? Can't believe he was pretending to be a harmless old grandpa. Talk about deceptive. I don't suppose anyone expected him to change that drastically. But he's thinking of something evil behind that cheery smile. Okay, please refrain. Try to remain calm and focused on the here and now. Yeah, you're right. Sorry I got all worked up there. Well, the only way we're going to be able to steal the truth is to keep... if we keep on investigating. Okay. There appears to be a bouquet of Persian silicamens in roses. I'm probably messing that up. I don't know. Wow, you even know the exact species. I never would have figured you for an expert on flowers. It's all because of those flowers that only sends me every month. Just look at me, I sound like some sort of botanist. So, what exactly is this yellow flower here? That one. I'm not sure. What? You don't know? As far as I can recall, I've never seen a flower like this before. But I feel as though I've seen this shape somewhere before. Oh, really? Wait, have you? This Palino has a really great smile, don't you think? I bet he was really happy that they were going to become Kodopia again. Perhaps, but instead he became the greatest victim in today's case. A bastard like him who was always thinking of his country's really to be admired. Yeah, although this happened, I hope they'll be able to reunite the countries today. I hope so as well, but for that to happen, we need to solve this case first. To see that's those who would harm the new Kodopia are locked away. Here we go. Okay. Why am I deducing? What am I deducing here? So I gotta deduce the flowers, apparently? Examine this. The counterfeit plate used to make counterfeit Sigfar bills. It's incredibly detailed and even includes a phoenix taking off in the sky. Is it a reference, you say? With plates as finely crafted as these, it's no wonder the fakes are so on the spot. Oh, can you not see the close-up video or photo now? Interesting. What's this? What to deduce here? You said that these are odd. Let me look over here before doing that. These flowers were sent by Global Studios. Global Studios? That's where they filmed the Steel Samurai television show. They've been producing hit after hit recently, so the studio's being remodeled. Oh, I read about that in the papers the other day. The mascot of theirs is also getting a facelift too, right?
Hey, did the person that was chatting here follow you?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I see what's the deal. So, I believe they were just here to sell stuff.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you showed no interest, they unfollowed and stopped sending messages in the chat.
That's what I thought, because I got that before. I have gotten that before.
Yeah, also honestly, this chat felt suspicious to me the moment they just started like doing some interview.
There was a lot of questions. I thought that was weird. I thought that was weird too.
Who messages like that? That was an interview.
I was gonna mention that, but I don't want to mention that. Yeah.
Account was made in June. Yeah, I also didn't want to mention that out loud. But now that I see, yeah, you showed no interest. Immediate unfollow. Immediate stop messaging.
Yeah, there was like way too many questions, and I was like, okay, something's up here. Nobody sends as much questions to a streamer.
Yeah, I was honestly the last few messages I was just reading them and waiting. Come on, drop something. Tell us that you're selling something.
Right when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, okay. It's I've gotten one of these before.
Yeah.
And it sucks because they're really nice and then it's like they're just here to advertise.
Yeah, but this kind of messaging is very unnatural.
Yeah, like I don't talk, like when I talk to you, I don't talk about just questions every second.
Yeah, like, but whenever you are like watching a streamer, do you ever watch other streams on Twitch?
Yeah.
You don't interview streamers.
Yeah, I don't. I like more talk. Well, they were talking about the game for a bit, and then it started getting into the questions after that.
Yeah, and also they were only asking questions and barely giving out their own answers.
Yeah. Yeah, it just sucks because I'm like, oh,
No,
okay.
For a second, I even felt that we were talking to a bot because some of these answers were to me like just a drop generic answer in hopes that this fits. Some of these were like, for example, random drop of yeah, true, or never mind. Just for what reason?
Yeah, because I, and they got mad. Like, they got a little annoyed right when I didn't respond immediately to. So that kind of fell off as well.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, but whatever.
Yeah, it just
Just the
happens.
thing I noticed. And I was really curious about it. I was really curious if they're gonna try to sell us something.
I was was it the first thing too? The message, the questions, a lot of questions. That was the first thing that kind of fell off to me. Also, why did they ask where I am? Where I was like, okay, I'll answer. I don't care, but that did feel like a weird question.
Yeah, but yeah, that also. But this is more like first start by making a comfortable workspace. You know.
Yeah.
Like make it seem natural, but they didn't realize that they're on Twitch, and this kind of conversation doesn't sound natural on Twitch.
Yeah, I'm not stupid.
Also,
I can kind of get it.
Also, I thought that they are selling something because I saw a really similar conversation in some other streamers' chat one time.
It happens a lot.
In random streams. Yeah, the exact same conversation. I mean, not the exact same, but very similar. Like, start with being nice, then the interview, then drop the fact that you made something for another streamer, then propose that you can make something for them too.
I get advertising, but like, don't advertise on other people's streams.
Yeah, come on.
Like, do it on your
That's
social media account, like, or something.
That's not the place for ad drop.
It comes off as really weird because of like I'm you're just here to hang out and I just want to talk to people in chat, and when you just come in with an ulterior motive, it just like ruins the vibe with that.
At least they didn't drop link, because I was also hoping for them to drop link and get blocked.
Oh, yeah, it gets instantly blocked. That's I have those off for that reason.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for them to drop link and get blocked.
I don't think there's a lot of people in my chat. They come in the chat and they'll be like, okay, I'm mad that I can't post any links. Like, I think that's gonna be rare to see, but...
Yeah, in most cases you don't post links in those chat, and that's actually the most typical rule.
It's suspicious. It's suspicious if you post a link in chat. So like, if somebody's like, here, look at this link. I'm like, no. That's the most suspicious thing you could say.
Especially if the link is obviously shortened and redirecting to another page.
Yo, that's so
like
funny.
Bitly or something like that.
That's what happens to the bots every time they just says best viewers at, and then there's just a blank. Because there's supposed to be a URL there.
Yeah, but this is like Twitch auto filtering that.
Yeah, because I had a. That best guy, there's also good at Fate Lift too, right? What's their name? You mean Miss Monkey? What? I thought it was something like that. You really have a great memory. I think the same thing happened with the other person on here at one time. I don't know if you were there. I had one of those last time.
Yeah, so I've seen that only once before, but not on your chat.
Oh, you probably weren't there then.
Yeah, I wasn't there when the first.
They like act friendly first, and then they ask. Like,
yeah, but
right
I saw
after.
it on another streamer's chat.
It's they send a bunch of messages, act like being like friendly, in quotations, but then
they start by
load
being
up. Yeah.
friendly, then they just interview you, and then they drop the ad.
It's like, ugh. I don't know about you, but I feel like it's just messed up to do that.
Yeah, it's just like, come on, Twitch chat is not the place to do that stuff. Have some decency.
It's like I do my own art too, so it's like I'm never gonna buy one of those. Especially if you come into my chat, that makes me want to buy it less.
You know, it makes me wanna add a rule to the chat.
Yeah, I have that. I have no self promotion.
You have no self promotion. Oh.
I have literally the chat. You can get banned, or. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter now. They're gone. I mean, you can ban if you want, but I don't know. If,
can I
we ban for that?
Chat rules even? I'm not sure.
I don't know if you can. I don't know how I can't change moderator privileges. I can only like change like 2 things on it.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can.
Like, what do you want to add?
But
I can add it for you.
But there's a law, so it's gonna take a while.
I can add it for you if you want. If you can't do it.
No, I mean we can take care of that later anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was something like that. You really have a great memory. And underestimate my powers of recollection. There are some people in chat that are like... Sometimes I need to make like a thing of it where they get annoyed if you don't respond immediately to their message and they leave. That's happened sometimes. It's like I'm trying to pay attention to the game, I can't do both at the same time. Like I have to do it like periodically. I never underestimate my powers of recollection. Honestly, that might have been the other person who was trying to advertise too, so it might be just...
I also wonder if they're actually selling stuff or scamming.
Oh, maybe. It could be a scam.
I've never seen anyone accept this kind of offer.
No, you never accept an offer from a random person in a Twitch chat because you have no idea what they're like.
especially because I was curious and I checked this person's profile somewhere mid-conversation. Especially if your profile is empty. If it has only
There's nothing.
Nickname.
Was it created soon?
No about page, not a streamer, only nickname, no linked accounts, and for some reason, 13 followers.
When was it created, the account?
In June this year.
This year.
Also kind of sus. It's
yeah.
like 2 months ago.
I have it on chat where you can only speak in chat if you've like haven't verified in 1 month or so.
It's actually less than 2 months ago. It's 1.5 months ago.
Oh. They just got over the barrier in my chat. The barrier is 1 month of no verification if they didn't have like email verification.
So it's almost 2 months, but not yet 2 months.
Maybe, I don't know, I don't want to raise my thing because I'm like, there are some people who just make accounts to they just make it, but...
Yeah, I think the way you have it now is fair enough.
It's like, I don't like having these people in chat, but yeah. Yeah. You want to stay on? Yeah, I want to stay on stream. No self promotion in chat. Just did that.
Yeah, and people are still gonna ignore it, and you're gonna get a third one at some point. But don't worry.
I mean, if you wanna time out for that, you can still, I guess. You can time out. I don't really care because they're out of the stream at this point.
Yeah, I don't see the point in timing them out now.
If they're still chatting,
left the stream and they're never coming back.
If they were still chatting, I would say yeah, but they're not chatting anymore, so it's like not really a point.
No, they unfollowed, left the stream, and are never coming back.
Yeah.
Unless they forget that they already advertised themselves.
Coming up another
and
account.
they're gonna come back to advertise themselves again.
Oh, thank you, Richard, for following.
And here's an actual.
Have fun with this? Yeah. Just had to deal with some chat drama, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, welcome back, Richard. We just, I mean, not really removed. We just discovered
advertisement.
I mean, you can see the chat, I guess. People trying to sell us stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of actually...
Read the roles when you join... Yeah. My rules are I shortened my rules, by the way, too. I shortened them to make them, like, more, like, and less overwhelming.
But if people play Undertale, they can't read.
Yeah, I forgot. My bad.
That's a rule.
My bad, I forgot about that one.
Shay says that every time.
But if we're having fun with the game.
Can't read.
We are, in fact, having fun with the game, though. So that's good. Just a little chat drama, that's all. Flowers were sent by a variety of people and businesses to celebrate the Goodwill event. Even the Steel Samurai received some flowers from the ambassadors. You know, I got the weirdest chat message before? I got a really weird one before when I was starting out. There's so many bouquets here. It's like a wedding ceremony. It's been a while ago, so I think it's fun to talk about.
So, what was the weirdest one?
Somebody talking about like their whole they sound like they're insane, basically. They're like, I just came back, like I was drunk or something, or like it was so weird.
Just dropping their entire lore from this evening.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, this person's probably just trying to get banned. So I'll do it. Maybe I should be. Yeah, I think I did because I felt that was really weird. But I mean, I also like don't want to be trigger happy with bans, like trigger, you know.
Have you ever got banned from Twitch chat?
Have I?
Yeah.
I barely chat in like at people's Twitch chats, so that's no. I haven't.
I have to sadly admit that I got banned.
What'd you get banned for?
From Twitch chat. So I joined Guy's stream and he was playing TF2. And I kid you not. I asked him how's his day. And he started being very toxic about the game, about his teammates.
I was really mad.
So I asked, so anyway, how you doing? And he immediately banned me.
So anyway, how you doing?
I know this was kind of wild. I'm sorry.
That's a wild thing for you to say.
I slightly bullied them, but they were being very toxic.
Like how, like what, toxic, like mad at the game and stuff, or like what?
Yeah, like crazy mad at the game, and they were playing casual. Come on, not even competitive.
I can't believe you. I can't believe that out of you, though. You said that.
I mean, yeah, that was the wildest thing I ever did.
That feels so out of character for you.
I am not proud of that. I am not proud of that. But at the same time, I don't feel like it was as bad as most things people get banned for.
Yeah. Yeah. How long ago did you say that?
What?
How long ago did you say that? Or do that?
Oh, it was very long ago. I don't know.
Okay, so it wasn't even like.
No, it's not a recent case.
I mean, you were like way younger too, so that like I mean that's. you could just say you're younger too.
Hey, I'm not a kid. I'm not a kid.
You're not a kid, yeah.
I mean, way younger. I don't know, 2 years ago?
Oh, 2 years ago.
Way younger.
Okay, that was. I thought you meant like 5 years ago.
No, what the hell?
In my past, back in my day. 5 years ago.
I created my account.
Yeah.
4 years ago. That wouldn't even be possible.
Oh, well, I didn't look at your account to see how long it was created. There's some bouquets here. It's like a wedding ceremony. I believe the flowers for those are slightly different. I love that I just switched back into the game. Like, okay, yeah, we gotta continue with the game at the same time.
Yeah, and I just had to random lore drop about me being an absolute bully. I honestly regret that, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, there's worse things you could have done. There's like, that's You could have said you said a slur in chat, but like you didn't do that. It's just that like that wasn't that bad.
But
That is honestly tame.
Also, I'm not gonna lie. At the time, I was writing it, and I'm being fully honest right now. At the time I was writing it, I did not think a single moment that is a bad thing to say.
Oh, you didn't think when you said it? You just typed it out and just sent it?
Yeah, I honestly, I don't know, some random, completely not understanding how human interactions work kicked in, and I typed it without thinking that it sounds bad, and I realized only after that that I was actually the biggest asshole ever while typing that.
Dude, I think you've done that. Okay, there's something I mistook in chat one time from you, but like, that's like, because chat's hard to read tone. It's hard for me to read tone, so, in chat.
Yeah, in my head it didn't sound that bad. At the moment.
Yeah, he just sounded so, like you showed so much sass.
No, actually, back then in my head it didn't sound so bad as the moment I typed that.
Were you wondering why you got banned, or did you know immediately?
It took me a bit to realize that I was actually just being mean. For no reason.
That's what that's like one thing I'm worried about in like when I do with messages. I'm accidentally mean. But like I'm not worried about that in like just talking most of the time. I'm not worried about it with you because usually you know like what I mean if I mess up on something. What do you mean? This one was supposed to be like a wedding between Alabest and Babel, right? And I can tell. I can pretty much tell you too. Actually, I believe that one was in a state of divorce.
Also, I remember that one time I also said something mean to another person, and I didn't realize at the time that it was mean. I remember I had that situation twice, actually here on Twitch, but with another streamer. But they didn't ban me back then. It just took me a bit to realize that
What did you say?
The thing I said, I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember
something? Right now. I don't remember the exact words, but I remember how one day I'm just sitting and suddenly the realization hit that it was actually a mean thing to say. So what I did,
was it that bad?
I actually found that streamer and I apologized to them.
Oh.
They didn't even remember this crap, but whatever.
That's what. Oh, yeah, okay. That's what I do with you sometimes. That's exactly what I do.
Found them and apologized for that.
That's. Whenever I sent you a message about something because I thought I said something like wrong, and I sent you a message about it, and you don't even remember it. You did the same thing. So, the same thing happened once. So. Like, was it actually like, was it bad, or was it like decently bad?
It's not for me to judge, and also I cannot quote exactly what I said, and I think it's important to know what I said exactly, because because every single word matters in how it can be read and understood.
Gotta put that in a museum so they can understand it.
Yeah, but I don't remember what was that exactly.
You might remember it now. Actually, I believe them on a state of divorce. Oh yeah. Okay then, listen, that was supposed to be their remarriage ceremony. Yeah, they're the Steel Samurai is marrying someone. Did you see the picture? Wait, let me. I suppose you could call it that. Yeah, they're cheating on me.
That asshole.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this polycule over here.
Yeah, what the?
I can't believe this.
A triangle.
I don't know, it might have been a love triangle, who knows? Okay, what am I supposed to deduce here? I'm supposed to deduce who was divorced.
Huh?
I don't know.
Okay, who looks the most divorced? Who looks like they are driving in the car?
Alba.
But okay, but look at the guy to the right, and he's height pain type of smile.
Ooh, yeah, he feels like he's about to cry.
Yeah, he feels like he's about to drink a beer.
Yeah.
And you know what happens next?
Drive with him, but cool. Connected to any of the evidence? Yes. Logic!
After the first beer, another beer comes in, and up to 7, and then you get into the truck. That's how it works.
Gotta get all those beers and get inside.
7 cold beers.
No. Please, no. Used Beverly's overseas printing press and Beverly's ink to make counterfeit bills. Oh. Why is Balba angry? Connect! That worked. I didn't think that would work. I know that the counterfeit bills are printed.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to go now.
Oh, you do. I don't know what I just said there. It's 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
Come back to in 2 hours.
I'm gonna be going now. But
Alright.
before I go,
That's fun.
just a random additional lore drop. I believe the chances are very low, but if the guy I talked about here, the
Return.
the How Was Your Day thing, finds this stream in any way, I am sorry. I did not realize how young I was back then.
Oh.
And just dropping it here, actually. Okay,
I don't think they are, but that's nice though. That's nice.
if they ever somehow find it, I just want that dropped here.
Okay, that's
So
that's sweet of you.
sound
Though.
like I was shit talking about them again, because I wasn't. I actually feel somewhat bad for saying that.
So I think it is kind of intense to ban you outright from that, but I guess that could be seen as a troll comment.
Yeah, that. Never mind that. Okay. Bye. I'll see you next time.
Alright.
Good night.
It was fun. Got a little bit of drama, but that's fine.
Yeah. See ya.
Alright, see ya. Good night too. Alright, Chad, just you and me. Let me make sure everything's good. We're gonna go beat a bit longer. Because I didn't think this would be even longer than I thought. It keeps on becoming longer and longer. I want to beat this game. It has no end. We know that What was that voice? We know that the counterfeit bills were printed using the embassy's press, but the necessary materials, such as the Beverly's ink and paper, must have been hidden in a secure location. But what do you think would have happened if the renovation had begun? Well, they probably had to find a better hiding place, or get rid of all. Alright, so we can assume that the renovation was the cause of the plate and bills disposal. And the reason Mr. Cochin was killed as the ringleader of the smuggling operation. Based on what we know now, who do you think it was the one who was most to gain? That's his first name? Oh, okay. The most to gain. Alba? It's the one person who has been erasing all evidence of the smuggling operation from both embassies, the conspirator who is mopping up Master Alba. Master Alba had a very strong motive to kill Manny Cochin. This is true. Wait, so then... Yeah, she did say no. She killed nobody. Connect those, I guess. because of Ambassador Albus agitation, the rotten treasure we may find. In the motive for the killing Mr. Cochin. Miss Hughes said it herself, she didn't kill anyone tonight. Yes, so I was correct about that. I was unsure, because then there was other dialogue about it that didn't, like, corroborate that sentiment. Big words. If we were to take her words at face value, then the reason for the ambassador's nervousness can only be one thing. He didn't want us to discover the real circumstances under which Mr. Cochin was killed. And you mean Master Alba's the real killer? But I thought the two of them were friends. Maybe they were, but if Mr. Cochin was the one who first betrayed their friendship. Oh, I get it. Wasn't Mr. Cochin pushing really hard for Mr. Peleno to be a bastard after the reunification? Yes, and that was the real reason why he wanted to steal Alabas Sans Undertale statue. The one and only. So Mr. Cochin hired the Mask 2 to steal it for him. But when Bastard Alba found out what he was up to, he killed Mr. Cochin. It's definitely a possibility at this point. Those two really were thinking of no one but themselves. But the question now is, how did he do it? Bastard Alba was in Alabast, but Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babel, right? Right, and that is what we must solve next. Okay. Wait, what? What can I deduce here? I want to deduce this real quick. Let's see. Alright. We already did the hairpins there. Let's see. It seems like that lilies are the center of this bouquet, with an accent of chamomile. I don't know. Wow. I can totally I can totally smell the wonderful fragrance. Okay, this is just a picture. Look, I know that. But it's nice to imagine things once in a while, you know. Where's your sense of empathy? If you can smell the fragrance of flowers from a photo, that's more like a hallucination. You don't have to be mean about it. Let's trap this before it's in full bloom. Huh. Alright. Do I have anything new about this? There's proof he was stabbed. Interesting. Let me see that photo again. Deducing. I don't think there's anything I can connect to this evidence. No. I'm not sure. It's gotta be this flower. I mean, that's not gonna be used yet. Maybe the flowers. I assume it's the flowers. Yeah, you can give me a little. I'm fine for a little hint because I don't want to take too long on this. I think it's fun though. Just trying to figure this out. Just have some connected evidence I have. I assume it's something to do with the flowers. I don't have the fetch flowers anymore. Oh yeah, they got rid of that. I forgot. Okay, found something weird at the stage show. Save right here. Can I go to there? I wasn't sure if I could go out. Or do you mean like I already have it? Hey, buddy. Okay. You know, I must already have it then. So, something about the... yeah... Whoa, okay. Yeah, it does look weird. Let me look at this again. Oh, why is it skipping so fast? Never seen a flower like this. The shape of somewhere before. Okay. Okay, let me look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, now I see it. Babel's national symbol is the butterfly, and Elebesh is the flower. It would appear that someone is employing the old hide a tree in a forest trick. What are you mumbling to yourself about? Wait, what? The handle on this knife? Yes, it's the handle that was supposed to be on that blade that killed Mr. Cochin. The weapon that killed him was carried through the Thedrum Naturalis. There we go. Thank you, by the way, for the hint. In the very okay, I just like I'm having a bit of issues. I get issues with this, finding out what it is sometimes. The very okay, as Ambassador Alba was carrying. The flower motif. Looks like one of the flower petals is missing. I want to take a look at the weapon itself. Missing the exact same petal. And then the knife in this photo is most definitely the same as this murder weapon. I believe we now understand why Ambassador Alba was so nervous and agitated. It must have something to do with where Mr. Cochin was killed. At least where the Alabastian ambassador was likely to meet the Babylese Mr. Cochin. Okay, interesting. At least where Ambassador Alba happened to have committed the murder is. Ooh, okay, so I have to find out where it was committed. It was probably... It wasn't in here because that would make no sense. Would it be here? This is rather suspicious, don't you think? Okay, no, not that. Was it the Theatrum Naturalis?
Take that!
Well, the place that makes sense is here at the Theatrum Naturalis. What, here? Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to... The Goodwill event was being held here today, correct? So the only place that both of them would have been in is here. That's the case that everything changes. Let's see, there's actually Alabastian land. And so that wipes out one of those extraterritorial rights he has. It makes logical sense, in which case it is a reason for us to investigate further. Okay, I'm running out of time about it. So, should we check it out? Let's see. I believe we should check the immigration records for both Alabast and Babel post-haste. Okay, I'm probably gonna pause and save here because I've got to do something because I forgot the timing. Babel's records should be easier to obtain, however the problem will be Alabast. What if they would allow us to see their records despite the order to vacate? Okay. I'm gonna save it here right on Francisco. Francisco saves us real quick, but I need to save it because I save this. Alright. I guess I'll have to do another stream of this. I didn't think it would go this long with this. There, let me move here. Alright. Well, that will be it for now, and we'll do another stream. I want to say next Tuesday, or Tuesday, just Tuesday, because I want to finish this. I keep on thinking, oh, we're gonna finish it, and then like, oh no, it's not being finished. So, yeah. But yeah, for now, I gotta head out, and thanks for watching. So yeah, I guess. Yeah, I gotta go soon because I forgot about a thing I had to do. Alright. Well, I'll see you later. Bye bye. Thanks for coming by. Bye.